Hey, this is Joe with Grow It Build It, and I'm going to tell you about Golden Alexander. This is a native perennial that's native to eastern half of North America, pretty much everything east of the Missouri River. And so it goes from Texas straight north through Minnesota, Manitoba, Canada, and then east to the Atlantic Ocean from Maine to Florida. So it pretty much covers everything. It's early blooming flower, really early, like April, May is when it starts, and I'm in zone 6. And it'll bloom for roughly a month, and it's very showy, bright yellow flowers that contrast nicely with the green foliage. It'll really make your yard stand out compared to most other people because, you pretty much get a super bloom early. It's really like a whole bunch of these clusters of tiny yellow flowers, and because of that it's mainly only visited by short-tongued bees. I'd call it a medium to large size flower as it gets like 2 to 3 foot tall, so it's it can pretty much go about anywhere. It could go in regular flower beds, wildflower areas, micro prairies, whatever. It's pretty hardy though. Since it's native, it doesn't really get diseases or anything. It's also ecologically important because it hosts the Black Swallowtail Butterfly. So they'll come lay their eggs on it, and the caterpillars will feed on the foliage. I haven't seen any yet, but I haven't been looking too hard. It's very easy to grow from seed, but it's going to take a couple years to look good. The first year you probably won't get blooms, but the second year you'll get some, and the third year is when it'll really be coming into its own and very full. To grow it from seed, it's pretty simple. It needs about 1 or 2 months of cold stratification, so I just winter sow it, which I'll put a card up to show you how to do that. But really you just got to press the seeds into the soil and water them. That's it. So you don't have to worry about planting depth or anything else. The germination rate in my experience is very high. In fact, this is what the seedlings look like. In this area, I just took a handful of seed from one of my plants and threw it there, and a whole lot of them germinated. So it can self-seed quite a bit in like a disturbed area, so you may have to pluck a bunch of seedlings, but that usually only takes 15-20 minutes. But I don't know, I kind of wish I'd see this out in people's yards more. For how showy it is, I'm surprised it's not sold in garden centers, or at least I don't see it. Anyways, if you got any questions, ask them in the comments, and I'll put a detailed link, or a link to a detailed article from our website down below, so you can check that out. But hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and have a good one.